Ready to laugh? Get ready for some of the funniest English jokes that'll have you in stitches. Let's dive in and start the fun. Customer. I'd like a latte, no foam, extra hot. Barista. Okay, got it. Customer. And can you add a little more of the coffee essence? Barista. You mean just coffee? Customer. Exactly, but with a fancier name. The best man stood up and began. I've known the groom for years, and can tell you he's the most genuine person I know. He paused, looking at the bride. Except when it comes to picking a wedding cake flavor. Everyone laughs. But honestly, I wish you both a lifetime of love and not having to settle on flavor. At a dinner party, someone asks, "What's the secret to a great meal?" The host replies, "It's all in the seasoning." The guest says, "So, do you use any special spices?" The host looks around and whispers, "I use a little bit of salt and a whole lot of distraction." "What's your secret dish?" "It's called order pizza just in case." "I joined a new gym recently," said Mark. "Oh, how's it going?" asked his friend. "Well, my gym instructor told me to run 5 miles today." "And?" I said, "Okay, but can you drive me there first?" Friend 1, "I've got a great new memory trick I've been using." Friend 2, "Oh, really? What is it?" Friend 1, "Well, I write everything down." Friend 2, "But you just said it's a memory trick. So why do you need to write it down?" Friend 1, "Because I forgot what it was without writing it down." Interviewer, "So tell me about a time you overcame a challenge at work." Candidate, "Well, I once had to figure out how to use the printer, which only printed upside down." Interviewer, "What did you do?" Candidate, "I fixed it by printing everything in reverse. Nobody noticed." Interviewer laughs. "That's clever." Candidate, "And also why I never got promoted." I walked into a job interview and the first question was, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I stared blankly, trying to imagine my future. "I don't know," I said. "Maybe a beach in Bali." The interviewer raised an eyebrow, so I quickly added, "Or, like, maybe running this company." "Definitely running this company." She nodded, scribbled something down on her notepad, and then asked, "And how do you plan on doing that?" I thought for a second, looked her dead in the eye and said, "With extreme confidence and a lot of caffeine." She paused, looked me over, and then said, "You're hired." I was driving with a friend the other day, and we got stuck in traffic. After sitting there for 20 minutes, my friend looks at me and says, "You know, I've figured it out." "Figured out what?" "How to avoid traffic." "Really? How?" He points to the car in front of us. "We just follow that car wherever it goes. It's obviously smarter than we are." I stared at him for a second, then looked at the car ahead of us. It was a taxi. "So let me get this straight," I said. "You want to follow a stranger to get through traffic, but you won't let me order a pizza online because you don't trust the delivery guy?" He shrugged. "Yeah, that's exactly it." Dentist asked me, "Do you floss regularly?" I said, "Well, I floss when I find something stuck, but I'm more into finding things to eat." He stared at me and said, "So, about your teeth?" "Yes, let's talk about them after my snack." I called tech support because my Wi-Fi wasn't working. The guy said, "Have you tried turning it off and on again?" I said, "I tried that. I even tried shouting at it." "Well, that's definitely a new approach." "Hey, I'm desperate." Little Johnny's father comes home late on a Friday evening, exhausted from a grueling 2-week business trip. As he pulls into the driveway, he notices something gleaming under the porch light, a shiny, brand-new bike. His eyebrows shoot up. His young son is proudly perched on the seat, spinning the pedals like he's training for the Tour de France. "Hey, sport," the father says, stepping out of the car. "That's a nice bike you've got there. Where'd you get the money for that? It must have cost, what, $300? Johnny beams at his dad. "I earned it hiking," he says, puffing out his chest like he just scaled Mount Everest. His father frowns, confused. "Hiking? You earned $300 hiking? Come on, son. Tell me the truth. Nobody makes that kind of money just walking through the woods." "I did make it hiking, Dad," Johnny insists. The father crosses his arms, his tone growing more serious. "All right, enough. Spill it. Where'd you really get the cash?" Johnny shrugs casually. "I told you hiking. Every night while you were gone, Mr. Goldberg from the bank came over to see Mom. He's give me a $20 bill and tell me to take a hike." Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the laughs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more hilarious jokes coming your way.